I think the professors here do a really great job of giving not only feedback in time, but tools that you can use to help yourself and help the ensemble grow later, and you just have to remember to call back to that.
My professor, Dr. Barger, has just been like one of the most like influential and just like inspirational people when it comes to developing my playing. She just knows exactly like the correct way to like help me, you know, improve myself as a musician, and then also just like offer me these like perspectives that I definitely would have not like thought of if it weren't from her, on like how to approach music. And just like it's just nice to have someone who is so invested in like me as a musician and being able to bring that, as well as like the well-being of our group.
I think my favorite part about working with applied professors and taking lessons isn't when you improve in your lesson, but when you're in the practice room alone and you can hear their voice in the back of your head and you make yourself better, and you're like, oh, I'm starting to get it. Like, you start to hear things you want to change and know how to change them. You know, being in a practice room's awesome, and I enjoy playing solo also, but like, this is what we do, and we get to like bounce off of each other, and I feel like I'm a better musician when I have better musicians around me.
Part of Chamberfest is that you get to work with a applied professor as your coach. And this semester we had the joy of working with the wonderful Dr. Mattingly, and getting to know Dr. Mattingly and his different teaching style and his different ways of approaching this was so like mind-opening, and like he had all these crazy analogies he used, but like they worked, and I was like, this is great.
He really pushed our group to be the best that we could. So if he heard us do something well, but he knew we could do it better, he wouldn't let us get away with just doing it well. He would want us to push ourselves to really reach our full potential, which I really appreciated.
All of us have been in wind ensemble for at least one semester, and that, like, I think that helped us click. Our first rehearsal, we communicated without words very well. And a lot of that comes from Dr. Barber, of just be the music and show the music.
Chamber music is such a great way to teach musicianship skills to students. It requires them to be independent on their part. It requires them to be accountable to the other people in their group. So I see it being an excellent tool to help young musicians also find their voice as musicians and to be excited about playing with their classmates.
I feel like here there's like a really like nice tight-knit community within the School of Music, and doing chamber, it's like even closer collaboration between musicians, and it's really nice to like hear different student perspectives, not just professor perspectives, and like, you know, ensemble directors. It's really nice to like bounce ideas off of each other.
Getting to that point where I can feel like I can start collaborating with other people, especially like this group of people. Oh my gosh, they're like the highlights of my week. Like getting to rehearse 2 times a week with these guys, just like, I don't know, it just invigorates me.
I absolutely want to do more chamber music in the future. I think I could see myself only playing in chamber music for the rest of my life, and having that be my fulfillment of music, because it's soloistic enough and it's my own expression enough, but it's not just me, and I'm able to communicate this and learn things from other people as we're playing and as we're rehearsing and learning music. And I absolutely love it. I could totally see myself doing this for the rest of my life.